Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason?
And Kelly, or not Kelly, Rick.
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with Half Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric?
Kelly.
And Rick.
And this week we watched The Amazing Spider-Man, directed by Mark Webb, written by James Vanderbilt, Alvin Sargent, and Steve Kloves, starring Andrew Garfield, Emma Stone, and Rise
Iffins.
Ifans. I'm gonna go with
Iffins.
Ifans, maybe. I don't know. IMDb synopsis: after Peter Parker is bitten by a genetically altered spider, he gains newfound spider-like powers and ventures out to save the city from the machinations of a mysterious reptilian foe. What do you guys think?
He also gets leukemia, but they don't show that part in the movie.
No, he gives everybody else leukemia.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Because
Is that what he does?
everyone he bones.
Well, I mean, he definitely did that to Mary Jane at one point.
He boned her or gave her leukemia?
He
Both.
gave her cancer.
By boning her.
Yeah.
So you're saying he has cancer jizz?
Yes.
Well, he's got radioactive jizz, so
That's a
yeah.
superpower nobody knew about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why isn't he banging, people we don't like?
See, it doesn't always work though. Like he does that and he kills Mary Jane at some point, but then at another point, like in a different storyline, he basically saves her from becoming some crazy spider monster because she's already like built up tolerance
Immunity.
to spider DNA. Because so like there's a whole thing with the what is he called? I think he's like the Jackal is his name. And he's like this fucking cloning guy, and he like spread this virus through New York and caused Spider Island, making everybody into these spider monsters, like man spider kind of style things. But Mary Jane gets the same thing as everybody else, but doesn't become a spider person or spider monster because she has built up this tolerance to it, so she becomes like a spider, like a Spider-Man style thing. So she has like sticking to walls, super strength, the spider sense and all that stuff. She doesn't have the webs because in this, the webs don't just shoot out of their body like the first Spider-Man series.
Well, isn't this one too? He's got the cartridges, right?
Yeah, this is where he
Yeah.
makes his web cartridge
Yeah.
thing. So
Yeah.
this isn't that though. This isn't where that comes from because Mary Jane doesn't show up at all in these. movies.
No, it's Gwen Stacy in this
Yeah.
in this world.
So I think she probably would have showed up
She's-
in the third movie if they would have done a third one, which is kind of sad they didn't. They should have let it finish off at least.
They never do.
No, they let Spider-Man Tugboat McGuire get a third movie,
Oh, okay.
possibly a fourth.
Hmm.
We're talking about another Sam Raimi Spider-Man
What?
movie, so yeah,
Longest
Another
running
tugboat
Spider-Man out
movie?
there.
that's right.
What the hell?
Oh
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. I think Tugboat realized people liked him as Spider-Man and enjoyed him in the new like multiverse Spider-Man thing that they did with the what's the new kid's name? Tom Holland. When they did all
Mhm.
that stuff, the multiversal madness. I don't what no was that was No Way Home, right? I think is the new one.
Yeah.
Anyways, he was in that new one, and he was really good in it. He was like old man Spider-Man basically.
Old man Spider-Man.
Yeah. And so I think people are like, hey, let's see if we can get another one of those. I don't know what they'll do with it. I have no idea. I don't know what villain they'll do or anything. But there's
You're
a
fucking up
possibility.
not just having Jake Johnson do it.
Yeah, I mean he definitely needs to be in there again. We just need, even if we don't get a live action, we need a Into the Spider-Verse style Jake Johnson Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Animated would be great because he's so fucking good as Spider-Man. Like he fucking nailed it. But he
we
pull
could
it- he
definitely
pull-
do without the origin story again.
Yeah, we don't need
Every fucking time.
that was like that was kind of what I liked about the new Tom Holland one is we didn't get an origin story, which was like fuck yeah, we finally just got Spider-Man, starting out, instead
Yeah.
of Spider-Man watching his uncle die again.
And again,
Yeah.
and again,
Some
and
more again.
again.
Oh, you guys didn't get
Well, it's
enough
like-
of that last show. Let's do it again.
It's like when we get a Batman movie and we always have to see Batman's parents die somewhere in that movie, you know? So it's like,
Yeah,
let's
because
just
he's
not-
being a little whiny baby in
Yeah.
the movie theater, and then they
I
get
mean,
killed.
I get it because like there's gonna be some people who like didn't hear the story, but like every single
Ooh.
time, like
Yeah.
Who is going to go to a movie? First of all,
Yeah,
if you
I don't
don't
know.
care enough about Batman at this point, with him being an icon and Spider-Man for like, what, 50, 60 years, that
Yeah.
you don't know what happened,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you don't give a shit about the origin other than like, you probably just want to show up and see somebody punch the shit out of somebody. That's it. See some cool shit. That's it. You don't want to see, oh my God, my dad died or whatever. Fuck that. You just want to see some cool shit. So just load them in the like people buy one-off comic books without knowing what the origins are.
Yeah.
Yeah, and guess what? The people who are going to see the movies are fucking nerds that would buy a comic book.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
And
only
the women and kids they take can ask questions later. They'll just see a good show, and that's all they need. It's just a good show.
We also have other movies that they can watch. Granted, it's not the same actor, but you could watch the Tugboat Maguire. Sorry, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Breaking in, messing up stuff. Tugboat's, Spider-Man movie. We got that. We could watch. They did the origin story in every Batman movie, right? Actually, every Batman movie. I think even the Batman got it right.
Fucking
Yeah.
They
The-
did at least a
the Bat-
flashback of it at least once.
Yeah.
And
yes,
pretty much
they
every
did.
single
Ricky's
one.
right.
And
Ricky's
it's
right. They
just-
did some kind of. They
yeah.
just couldn't leave it. They just couldn't leave it alone.
No, they couldn't. They can't. They can't. It's like even like Batman 2. Fucking Batman gets a bigger dick. They fucking
He gets big nipples.
exactly. Batman gets big fucking nipples. And then in there they show another origin clip back there, but this time it's from the view of his nipples or some shit there, and he's like, if only I had bigger nipples, those fucking hoodlums wouldn't have shot my parents. They would have shot me for being the freak I am. Like, God damn it.
Damn it.
I got 2 foot fucking around fucking areolas, man. Like,
Just all nipple. He should have called himself Nipple Man. Huh?
exactly. Well, that was
Yeah,
his
but nobody's
kid
gonna be
superhero
scared of
name.
Nipple Man.
Exactly.
Maybe
Well, that
Bra
was his
Man
kid superhero
instead of
name,
Batman.
so.
If he had tornado powers, he could have called himself the Titty Twister.
Hitman.
God damn. Yeah, I think Andrew Garfield did a pretty good job. He's not. He does the shit talking a lot better as Spider-Man than Tugboat did. I think.
Yeah, it's more realistic because
yeah.
Tugboat was just like really whiny. Like
Yeah.
no one wants to see that.
Yeah.
Well,
I lost
Tugboat,
interest like, immediately.
Tugboat played a good Peter Parker,
Yeah,
and Andrew Garfield played a good Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and
Yeah,
that's where like Tom Holland has it, where he plays a good both. And it's the same with like
yeah.
when we watch like Ben Affleck as Batman. He plays a
Yeah,
good
he
Bruce
nails
Wayne
both of them.
and a good
Yeah.
Batman. Where most
well, same
of the
with
other guys,
same with Fat Cavill. Fat Cavill does a good job as Superman, both ones.
yeah.
yeah,
I call him fat.
because that's what he was called in grade school, and I'm not going to let him live it down.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, well, he was fat, and somebody said, "Quit being fat," and he's like, "All right," and he quit doing it. I don't know. Nobody will say that to me, so I don't have any reason to do it. I'm hoping he'll show up and be like, "Hey, look, it's Fat Anderson." I'll be like, "All right." Now I have a reason to worry about losing weight.
It's
But yeah,
So yeah,
I hope he
think,
doesn't beat me up though. That would probably excite Kelly too much.
Oh, don't stop! Don't do that. No, that I wouldn't want to see my husband beat up, no matter from who.
I mean, I would
man.
definitely fake some of the beating so it'd look more substantial. I'm not going to make him look bad. What is he going to do? Punch me in the head? Oh, ooh,
You broke your hand.
that's
didn't you, buddy?
scary. Yeah, he's like, oh, my knuckles. I'll be like, yeah, you're not going to be doing any hand modeling, are you, dummy? There goes that OnlyFans money.
Because that right there is Eric's superpower, is having an incredibly thick skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the guy in Spider-Man called Hammerhead, who's got fucking like an incredibly strong skull, but he also has adamantium on his head. So and his,
Well,
like,
if we
his
get
spine.
the chance, maybe I could get some adamantium somewhere.
Yeah, possible.
Oh man, but without the how the hell's he survive without fucking being poisoned?
I think he has a little bit of a healing factor. Also, he doesn't have Wolverine healing factor, but I think he's got a little bit. Because I mean,
Is this just one of those things that they kind of
it's a very hand wave. It's a very hand wavy thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Later on, they introduce adamantium poison, and like nobody ever asks why Hammerhead doesn't. But if you think about it, if Hammerhead were to slam into somebody, his skin would bust unless he's got super strong skin also, and I don't think he does. So
Oh yeah, good call.
So he's got to have some kind of healing factor, I would assume. If not,
I just
then
figured
guess
he's
I don't
toughing
know.
it out. He's like, fuck it, it's not that bad.
I mean, you could tough it out all you want. Your skin's still gonna rip open. You could just not do anything about it. You just not say
Yeah, you
anything.
just be tough about it. It's fine. Just like,
Yeah.
well, I got a big old cut. What are you gonna do? And then the guy that just hit you in the head is like, oh fuck, this
Yeah.
guy's a nut job. Now what am I gonna do? So, yeah.
So
Go ahead.
the way they show, because like when you see these guys in Andrew Garfield and Tugboat in the new Spider-Man movie when they come from their universes, you see Tugboat. He's he's old man Spider-Man. He's the guy teaching the other Spider-Man some shit and stuff like that. He's he's been doing it for a while. I don't think I don't think he's still like crime fighting constantly every night because he's getting older. But Andrew Garfield, the way his character's played is this is a Spider-Man who's fucking lost it. Like he is violent. Like he's not holding back on everybody like Spider-Man usually does. Like something happened probably to May where he fucking kills people instead.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like there's a version of him where like eventually he does end up killing someone. And then he kind of cracks and he's like, yeah, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm done holding back. I'm done fucking playing nice. Like, you don't want to be a villain of my town.
That wouldn't.
You're going to get punched.
That wouldn't be that wouldn't be what would turn him. Him killing somebody wouldn't turn him. It's somebody else killing somebody that he loves, Aunt May or Mary Jane or somebody like that. And
what are you guys talking about turning him? They should be killing these assholes. He should be throwing Kingpin out the fucking window to his death. He should be throwing...
Kingpin would die from that.
Yes,
the way he is.
He's so fat, dude. He'd fall head first. He'd drill a hole in the thing, and then his fucking ass weight would crush his heart. His brain would be fine. He'd feel his ass go into his heart, and he'd be like, "Oh, that hurts."
He's got so much money.
Fuck. This gravel tastes like shit.
He's got so much money that doctors would fucking get him before he completely dies. Bro's brain dead and turns into fucking robot Kingpin with some fucking crazy spider hunting abilities and shit like that. So,
well, then he could shoot him into space. He could. He could definitely fling him into space, 100%. Right before he hits, 2 spider webs. They catch him, boing, and then boom, he's in outer space.
Flings him all the way to space. Huh?
Yeah,
I mean that's the solution
buddy.
for most villains, honestly.
Yeah,
just chuck the fucker into space, dude.
So that, Ricky, this is another reason you need to watch Invincible because that is the solution for some of the villains. Like Invincible and fucking Immortal both are like, and I think even Omni-Man's like sometimes you just got to throw him into space.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So they just do that, or they take him to space, or they fly out there and just leave him there to fucking deal with them because they're just too dangerous to leave. So
yeah,
I mean, honestly, you just take someone,
Hulk?
like. Go ahead.
Yeah,
the Hulk should just be on Venus.
Yeah,
that's worse than space because he's not strong enough to jump off of Venus. He isn't.
Yeah. And if he does, where's he gonna go? The fucking sun? Good luck there, buddy.
Trying to it would be funny. He's like in the seconds in between going from Bruce Banner burning up alive back to the Hulk. Okay. And the moments he's like trying to do the calculations and excruciating I'm getting burned alive pain of First of all, good luck finding the fucking Earth through that atmosphere.
Oh no, yeah, you're not.
What are you
going
gonna
to.
do?
Yeah, no,
He's
you're not
just
going
stuck
to.
there.
Yeah, no,
He's
you're
probably
not
just
gonna
gonna
look
sit
through it.
there. Yeah, he's fucked. Unless he develops a flying power, or some
Yeah.
jackass goes and picks him up. He's fucking
Which is
safe.
what'll end up happening.
Because like, who would let that fucking doofus run around and break shit?
I mean,
I mean,
Loki
at that point,
would. You know,
actually, that would. Well, no. What I'm saying is, what's alleged superhero would let that doofus do that?
yeah.
You're supposed to be saving people from these assholes, not fucking enabling them.
I'm like, honestly, if I
That
live
always-
in that town, like, it would kind of suck because, like, I guarantee you that if you can manage to get a hold of some kind of insurance in there, it's gonna be so ridiculously fucking expensive. It's like you're gonna have a special insurance for, like, yeah, and if one of the Avengers smashes your vehicle, there you have to have special separate coverage just for that. Also, we do not cover acts of Hulk. Okay, if the Hulk destroys your shit, you're fucked. Okay, you're just out of it. Okay, you don't get shit if Hulk does it. Okay, Hulk smashes.
That's the
it's
worst
gone.
part. Is Ricky's 100% right? They would
Yeah.
100% be like, "Oh, the Hulk did it." Well, I'm sorry. You've been paying us money for 20 years. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's like if Tony Stark would have done it,
Doesn't
we
count.
could have sued his fucking company and gotten the
Yeah.
money back to you, okay? But this is the Hulk. He's some fucking poor, nobody fucking dude out there that thinks he's a scientist. All right, he made a
Yeah.
goddamn Jekyll and Hyde fucking serum because he's a fucking idiot, and then drank it, and now he's this, okay? Like, he's a liability. We're not gonna cover it.
I mean, for a while, Tony was the one cleaning up the messes. So basically, he was making money off of whatever insurance you were paying his company, plus, whatever you had to pay him to clean
And
up
I
the fucking
guarantee you,
thing.
Tony Stark owns that insurance company that doesn't cover accidents of Hulk. Okay, like,
Well, it's like when Ricky said, "If you live in that town, it's like get a fucking construction company, dude."
yeah,
Holy shit! You're
Yeah.
just printing money.
literally at that point, yeah, like you
Yeah.
have the ultimate job security. We'll call it Hulk construction because we know that the Hulk is going to keep us in business.
I mean, that's what damage
Hell yeah,
control is.
dude.
Damage
Yeah.
control does that shit. They're the ones who go clean up and rebuild the places.
Mhm.
They're always fucking busy.
Mhm.
So
Ricky's got telekinetic powers like that fucking gray dude on what the hell's that movie called? Avengers, the one where they go into space and they fight Thanos. Which one's that?
great. Are
It's
you
one of
talking about,
Thanos' butt buddies.
Talking about Squidward.
Yeah,
I can't
Yeah,
remember his,
yeah.
I can't remember his name right now,
Mhm.
but the wizard guy.
So let's say Ricky's got those powers, and they're like, Ricky, why don't you try saving the day? He's like, saving the day? I'm saving my fucking bank account. You know how much money I make? Look at this. I just put that whole fucking building back together for like
Mhm.
20% less than it would cost a normal company
It's like,
in like 2 hours.
Huh?
Fuck
Guess
you!
what?
I
Guess
make
what?
so much money.
and guess what?
Oh,
See that?
fucking
See that?
piss on that!
There's a car
You steal
coming
the
right
time
now
stone from
towards
fucking
that
Doctor
building
Strange
that
and
the
then,
Hulk just
and then
threw.
turn the building back. Can you
Like,
use
honest-
the time stone for that?
To turn the building.
Why can't we be living in that thing? I could come up with a bunch of business ideas. I'm
Yeah,
sure
you could-
nobody would ever think of that before.
You could definitely use the time stone to turn the shit back. I mean, Doctor Strange does it in the first movie when everything's all fucked up from that Mads Mikkelsen's character. They fuck up the city. and
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
He turns it all back. Ebony
the
Maw is
stupidest
the,
casting
guy.
ever.
Yeah,
where
they fucking
he should have been
they fucking
Dr. Doom.
They wasted him on that fucking thing. They really need to just cast him again.
I will say that Nikolai Coster-Waldau, I think that's how you say his name. He should be Dr. Doom, or I don't care. The dude who played Pablo Escobar could play Dr. Doom in Narcos.
I'm looking right now.
You never seen Narcos?
I haven't.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
the main dude, yeah.
Wagner.
he's fucking-
Wagner Mora.
yeah, he's really good in as a villain, like a thoughtful villain
Yeah.
who's like starting to have a problem. I think what's his name, Jamie Lannister'd be good because he played a good. I mean, Jamie Lannister's Doctor Doom, but an idiot Doctor Doom who really likes to bang his sister.
God damn it.
I mean, that's who he is in Game of Thrones. He's an idiot Doctor Doom who likes to bang his sister. Dr. Doom would
Jesus
never bang his
Christ.
sister. He'd be like, hell no, I've got more pride than that, bitch. Get off of
I'm
me.
just gonna clone her and bang the clone. Fuck this shit. You'll bang the
No, he's
real
not.
thing.
He's got way more morals than that. That guy's like, I think he's pretty solid on that kind of stuff.
Oh man.
You don't think so?
I mean, never put it past a fucking rich, eccentric person just to do whatever the fuck they want.
He's not really. I don't think he was rich always, and he's not all that eccentric.
I mean, he kind of is. He's obsessed with an alien and trying to kill it. You know what I mean?
Doctor
Like,
Doom?
Yeah.
What alien is he obsessed with? What the fuck is he talking about?
Isn't Doctor Doom the one that goes after Superman?
After who?
Superman?
No, that's fucking Lex Luthor.
Oh, okay. You see,
Dr.
I don't
Lex
know.
Luthor. Okay, Ricky, you called that one right, except the wrong person. 1,000,000%. If Lex Luthor had a sister, he would bang her for sure. The OnlyFans money would be so nuts he couldn't. There's no way you wouldn't do that.
Doctor Doom is the bad guy most of the time for Fantastic Four, but he's a pretty big bad for everybody else. Also, at some point he gets
He's an
a hold
anti-hero,
of-
is what he is.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
He gets a hold of a what do they call them? Cosmic cube. Uses it to take over the world a couple of times. He gets a hold of I think he uses the same kind of cosmic cube thing to pull the planets together, the different dimensions that are all fucked up from incursions.
Why?
And becomes the God Emperor of Battle Planet. It's not Battle
Now
Planet.
imagine Tony Stark,
World.
who was
There
as
it
good
is.
as Doctor Doom at magic, and as good at Tony Stark as everything else, but with a bigger ego than Tony Stark.
Yeah, Tony. He becomes the something Iron Man for a little while.
As the superior Iron Man or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like tries to like basically make amends for the shit he's done in the past. When after
and yet
Tony
he's still
Stark
calling
dies.
himself the superior. Yeah,
He is.
Well,
He's
there.
better
what-
than fucking Iron Man, dude.
That's what happens with Doc Ock when he becomes Spider-Man. He becomes the superior Spider-Man.
That's
also,
true, huh?
he does better than Peter Parker does as Spider-Man. Like fucking, you know, like when we talk about Superman and Batman switching powers and stuff like that.
Yeah, Batman crushed his ass, dude.
I did read that comic, but basically Doc Ock does the same thing as Spider-Man. He fucking his Spider-Man and Peter Parker better than Peter Parker can be, both of those. He fucking takes crime down so well because he uses all these. Well, he doesn't have all the fucking the
moral
the
hangups.
moral
and shit,
hangups of like
yeah.
putting robots everywhere, surveilling everything,
Yeah.
using them to take care of shit if he can't get there, taking out a villain, like just killing them if he needs to.
Yeah.
Moral hangups. Are you accusing the FBI, CIA, DOD, our entire government of not having any morals? Did you just say that? You should retract that statement, dude. This is on the internet.
Everything's on the internet.
I know.
At some point, he punches the jaw off of a scorpion and realizes that Spider-Man's been holding back the whole time
Jesus Christ.
because he's like, you know, like Doc Ock is a normal human.
He's
There's
just a normal guy. He's like, wait, you could fucking do that the whole time?
Yeah. And
What
like
the
so
fuck?
like Scorpion is powered, like he's a bit powered up. He's not, I think most of it all comes from the exosuit, but like he punches Scorpion in the face and knocks his jaw off. And like realizes that because Doc
Yeah.
Ock is basically a normal human, Spider-Man has like not been punching him with all his fucking strength. And
Yeah.
that's also what caused Doc Ock to die, or you know, to start his plan of putting himself into Spider-Man's body. It's
Yeah.
like Doc Ock's takes so many fucking hits to the head, his brain doesn't. It's like, you know, basically his body's failing because his brain can't keep his.
And he's
fucking
still
body
better than
functioning.
Peter Parker in every way.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Like
Actually,
he fixes. He starts a company and runs it well. He fixes Peter Parker's relationship shit. It's just like is fucking. He's able to do the job and be Spider-Man better because Peter just can't. He's not good at time management at all. Like he throws himself too much into one or the other and doesn't do either one exceptionally well. Like he's pretty good at Spider-Man, but he could be better. He's not good at Peter Parker at all. Like he's just super bad at that. it's yeah. So and Doc Ock does a
Jake
better job.
Johnson, dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Jake
Yeah.
Johnson is Spider-Man.
yeah.
They
he's
just need to get him
fucking
into
great.
shape.
Yeah.
They need steroids to get him into shape.
Well, I'm hoping because if we get another Tugboat movie, maybe we'll get another Andrew Garfield movie. Maybe we'll get a fucking Jake Johnson Spider-Man one, which would be good. Get all that shit fucking together because there's talk of a possible like live action Spider-Verse movie. So maybe a Nick Cage in there as Spider-Noir. Just fucking shooting motherfuckers.
Oh, he'd probably love that shit, dude. He could
yeah.
make some real money doing that.
yeah. So,
Hell yeah.
but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Sony is not doing great with the Spider-Man franchise. The only time they do a good job is when Disney gets involved with it. At least now, they did good. They did a good job with these movies, but then whatever the fuck's going on now is not working out for them.
I don't think they did a good job advertising these movies at all.
No.
Yeah, because I didn't want to see them at all. Like, not at all. This is the first time I've ever watched this one.
Yeah.
So I remember the trailers. Andrew Garfield seemed like a dickhead.
Yeah.
He does have a little bit of that face going on.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
He seems
Yeah.
like kind of a snide asshole.
Yeah, seems like
mean,
the kind of guy
I
they're
don't
like,
know.
yeah, fuck you. There ain't no chance in hell I'm ever gonna fucking be friends with you, dude.
Yeah, you just look at him and you're like, mm-mm.
Yeah.
He's a dickhead.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if he is in real life. He has the
yeah.
guy equivalent of bitch face.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely 100%. He does.
so
So.
and I don't know. He did a good job as, like I said, as Spider-Man,
Mhm.
but as Peter Parker, you're like, what are you doing, dude?
No.
Yeah.
Like, you just beat up on somebody right away. Peter Parker'd be like, I can't believe I did that. That was so fucked up. Because Peter Parker's definitely got a lot of anxiety about stuff.
Yeah. I mean, he.
That's
Yeah.
I mean, right after Uncle Ben dies, that stuff, he does it. He goes after the people right away in the comic and in Tugboat's movie and all that stuff. He starts hunting for this bad guy, but we see Andrew Garfield going a little more. He's going after like tons of people. Where I think Peter and like Tugboat's one, he kind of like narrows down where the dude is.
My chair is
You know.
sinking.
I can feel it sinking.
You need the fucking chair. But like Andrew Garfield's character, he's just out there fucking beating up a bunch of guys with long hair. He's like, oh, there's one. There's one.
Like,
I don't know.
goddamn
There's
hippies! Fucking town's full of hippies! Fucking hippies!
I tell you what, he's fucking lucky the guy who shot Uncle Ben wasn't a fucking black dude or an Asian guy. Holy shit! Everybody'd be like, fucking Spider-Man's a racist son of a bitch. He's just beating the shit out of black dudes.
Yeah, that is true, honestly. Like,
We think he's got a wrist fetish too because he keeps looking at their wrists.
Yeah.
I can put that in my spink bank.
aw.
That's why. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That was something. That was
Strong.
good. Eh? He's got a strong grip. Oh my god.
Well, it's not like he delicately held their hand like in a movie theater or something. It's like, turn it over. It's like, yeah. And it was in a grip, so you could see like the force of the wrist.
Look after this grip. You're not wrong. Oh fuck, honey, that was pretty good.
Oh no. That was great.
Nice. So yeah, I mean, I like this movie. I really like the one villain movie instead of the fucking 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 million. Like, no, I want to see him versus one guy. Same with Batman. I don't want to see Batman versus 70 dudes. I want to see Batman.
Does Batman have like the most villains? Because there's so much. There's so many.
No, Spider-Man has. They all have a lot.
Because
Like, okay,
You
so
guys know
Batman
more
has
about
the ones you know about. He also
Right.
has like the clock dude and the fucking guy with the puppets. There's like a bunch of dudes.
Got Calendar Man and
Yeah.
fucking
Fucking Spider-Man has like Steve could tell you better than me. He's got like Tombstone, Daredevil sometimes is a villain of his. Fucking I'm like the electric guy, Electro, that's it.
Deadpool,
Then
yeah,
there's
Electro.
the other electric guy. Isn't there two electric dudes?
There's the Shocker.
Yeah,
The
a
Shocker, and then Electro, right?
Well, that's
Yeah.
gonna be Eric's villain name. The Shocker.
So Electro is like actually like has actual like powers and shit like that, and the Shocker
Yeah, and Shocker just has
uses
like a
these,
device.
wrist- these like gauntlets on his wrists. You see
Yeah.
him in the first Spider-Man movie,
The Vulture one,
with
right?
with Tom Holland. So that
Yeah.
the guy in that is the Shocker, the one who uses the wrist, like the glove things, and like punches, and it's like a big sonic wave that comes out of him.
That sounds like a dildo.
It is. It is. It's very observant,
Except
Kelly.
it's an
Sonic
electroshock
wave.
dildo.
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly, and that's why he's
Shit.
called the Shocker.
Holy shit,
Um,
a sonic wave dildo? That's some technology that somebody should invent.
Damn it. Oh,
He's
man.
all, look how much money I make. I don't need Spider-Man's like, where the hell's the Shocker went off to? They're like, he can only fans money.
He just sets those fucking
They
gauntlets.
call him the
super low.
squirter now.
Oh God.
Oh.
God damn it. Yeah, I
funny.
mean they've all got like tons of them though. They just have to come out with new fucking guys to fight, and then every once in a while there'll be like crossover fights and stuff. But it's weird because like Spider-Man's fighting against the fucking reptile or the lizard in here. This is like a pretty fucking it could eventually become
This
a
is Killer
citywide
Croc.
thing. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't like the way they did him in here. He could have been bigger and like meaner and shit like that. It very much reminded me of Killer Croc, but not like a huge dude this time.
Oh, he's
But-
way scarier than Killer Croc, though, because Killer Croc is a moron.
Yeah, that's true.
This guy here was like, oh yeah, I could throw this, makes this chemical in this one, and explode Spider-Man. Killer
Yeah.
Croc could just be, well, he's a lot more savage though. Killer Croc might fuck Spider-Man up worse than this guy. There's
Yeah,
a weird
possible.
thing. I don't know if you guys have ever been in, like, had to deal physically with somebody who's like kind of a nut. They can just
Yeah.
get at you in ways that somebody without that level of commitment can't fucking get at you. They're like, I don't know. That's why like Doomsday's always been like the scariest fucking thing in the world to me. Because he's as strong as Superman, but he's also like, he's a fucking savage. He does not give a fuck. It's like that. What the fuck is that movie where they've got Vicus from District 9 and he's a bad guy? Elysium.
Oh
He's-
yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
we can-
yeah.
He's a scary, like, I don't know why the fuck he isn't Wolverine.
Oh, dude, he would be.
Yeah?
Sharlto Copley would be fucking great as Wolverine.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh no, he's not buff enough. Fuck all that. He's fucking scary.
Did you see him in Elysium? He was buff as fuck in that. thing.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, I
Yeah.
watched him in that, and I'm like, why the fuck is he not? Because he's scary in that.
Yeah.
Like he's you got like a big fucking loping doofus running around, and then you've got to deal with that guy. That guy's gonna get at you.
Yeah.
He'll poke you. Like that guy will scratch your eyeball just to win. It doesn't matter whatever. The other big loping doofus isn't just trying to hurt. It's a different thing. I don't know how to describe it. I've had to deal with a Robert before.
Robert.
And when you deal with a Robert, you learn like, holy shit, if I just do that myself, you can fucking get at shit. And people don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You just turn your fucking aggression up to 11 and then shit happens. But yeah. Plus my
Well-
mom. My brother got that from my mom. I watched my mom
Jesus
get in a
Christ.
fist fight with two big women. Like a couple feet, not a couple feet. They were each like 6-7 inches above her in height. And my mom had them fucking getting away.
Well,
They were like, oh, and I'm like, holy shit.
well, I mean,
Mad Dog thing totally works, dude.
Well, I mean, she dealt with your dad and and you and your brothers, for most
I
of her
know.
life. So she's either you get tough or you're fucked.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
I've
when
seen
you're an
I've seen
Anderson.
that Mad Dog come out in Kelly almost.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
give her a little more time, and
No, I don't like being mad. That's a waste of energy, dude.
It is. It really is. It really is. Like, why get mad when you can get even? Like, I mean, be like, oh, okay, like you're gonna just really piss me off. That's cool. Have fun not finding like this one little tiny thing that you take every fucking day, but it's not gonna be where you left it. You can't find. I'm like, I don't know where it's at. I don't know, man. Look, I'm fucking busy, dude. Go look for it.
Steve,
I
have
just
you
ruined
lost
your entire
anything in the
morning.
last 2 years? Because you
Mhm.
might be hearing a confession right now. Ricky's like,
Yeah.
shut up, idiot! It was 3 years ago. Hopefully he doesn't remember.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what you
No,
do,
I
man.
know, I know what he's saying, but yeah, I like the one villain thing. That's much better.
Mhm.
You're gonna be disappointed next movie.
Wow.
I mean, it's not gonna get crazy like fucking the Avengers or anything like that. But you've got Electro and you have Hobgoblin.
That fucking hobgoblin.
Oh, is that
goddamn it.
where Ned turns into fucking Hobgoblin?
No, there's no Ned in these. It's gonna be
Oh my god! I thought you meant the next
What's
Tom
his name?
Holland movie.
Tom Holland. Yes, we may
Okay.
have that. I don't know yet. They haven't talked
Because
about
Ned's
anything
supposed to be
there.
Hobgoblin, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
That's like the
What the fuck is his name?
Hobgoblin in the fucking cartoon series was he was way worse than Green Goblin.
Yeah, there's a possibility that that they'll do that with Ned in there, but the next one is God damn it, what the fuck's Osborn's kid's name? I just fucking lost it. Harry.
Harry?
Harry.
Harry Osborn's there, and he becomes a Hobgoblin.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
And he looks fucking weird. Like I don't know.
Who's the guy who
Um,
plays him?
It's that. It's the fucking guy I can never remember the name of. It's not Captain Kangaroo or Captain Boomerang guy, but it's another guy. I never remember his name.
Oh
Gavin
god,
Newsom's
Jai
son.
whatever.
It's not Jai Courtney. It's not him. It's
Oh.
I can't remember his fucking name right now. Spider-Man 2.
Now you want to talk about goofy fucking rogue of villains? The Flash has the goofiest fucking villains. The fucking weirdest, like, what the, how the fuck, like a dude who throws a boomerang. How the fuck are you gonna hit the Flash?
Yeah.
Ever? One fucking time? Like, are you just really fun, like Stan Halen, and you just want to go out and get shit faced with the guy? And then when you're the Flash, and he pours in like fucking 200 like straight Everclear alcohol and just pushes it in with a syringe, and he gets drunk for a microsecond, and then you fucking dome him with the boomerang. That's it. That's the only
Yeah.
way you're hitting him with a boomerang.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh,
Or you
yeah.
get him in the world's biggest rat trap, like Sticky
Mhm.
Trap. Okay, that would work.
That probably would work.
All right, we
actually.
need to make a new Flash
Uh-huh,
villain
uh-huh.
called the Sticker. That would
Cover
work.
an
The Flash
entire
wouldn't know what to
street.
do.
Just
Doesn't
just
he
like
have
the
like a
entire
Trapper
street
Master or
length
something like
in that
that?
glue.
Probably. Actually, I
thought,
think he
like-
does.
Well,
But
I
that
mean,
guy
I think-
doesn't use sticky traps. He's an idiot. He tries
I-
to use those clingy traps.
Because I think Trapper Master is
Dumbass.
actually from Invincible, but there's somebody like that, right?
I
I've-
think so. That sounds right.
Yeah. It's Dane DeHaan is. It's. I guess that he's the. Green
Oh,
Goblin.
that guy?
He's
Oh,
super unrememberable. Like I always forget the guy's fucking name. But yeah, he's Harry and the Green Goblin in the
Mhm.
next one. Also, I forgot they do have a very small part of the Rhino in there, played by Paul Giamatti.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I
Yeah.
cannot wait to make fun of that.
Alistair Smythe is in there too, which is he's a guy who wears like he makes all the Spider Hunter shit for Kingpin in the cartoons. But I don't think he does anything.
Didn't he make
Have they-
Scorpion's suit in that
Yeah.
too?
Yeah, he makes all that shit. He
Yeah.
makes all the Spider Hunter
Have
shit.
they done a Spider-Man movie where he goes after the Kingpin?
No.
No. Why
It's
they haven't done
fucking
one
stupid.
of those?
I mean, we may get that with
Because
another Tom Holland.
because I know in the animated series there, one of the others like the Amazing Spider-Man or whatever it was, the one that we used to watch when we were kids there, like when he was going after the Kingpin, like that whole story arc there was a pretty good one.
Yeah, I mean, we may see that in
So-
the Tom Holland one. because I think they're looking to like scale back his
Yeah.
his adventures instead of making him fucking a global hero
Yeah.
like he's been. Go back to the neighborhood Spider-Man
Yeah.
stuff. So,
Yeah.
fighting the Kingpin and those types of villains, fucking Hammerhead and Tombstone and those guys would be pretty cool because I think they do have Tombstone in the next one.
You know, most of what I remember about Spider-Man is from that animated series. Like,
I mean,
literally.
It's a
Covered-
fucking good series,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, it is.
It covered a lot of the
It
comics.
was
books,
hella
so-
fucking good. Like honestly, like
And
if
it
they're gonna
was
be
it was
if-
it was
just-
true to the story.
yeah. So I'm saying like if they're gonna be making Spider-Man movies, you just need to base it off of that animated series, like closely.
And then have Jake
base
Gyllenhaal
it
or Jake
off of
Jake
that.
Gyllenhaal, Jake Johnson
Gyllenhaal,
play the
yeah,
guy's
exactly. Uh huh.
voice. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal.
We'll bring Jake. We'll
I'm
bring fucking
Tugboat's
Mysterio.
buddy.
Let's bring fucking Mysterio back.
Uh huh.
Oh, that'd be funny. He could play a Spider-Man. Everybody would be like, "What the fuck? This is weird."
I mean, Mysterio comes back a lot of times after everybody thinks he's dead, so it's always.
That's because he
possible.
has like his "I faked my death" thing because he's trying
Yeah.
to collect the insurance money.
That's right.
And if stupid ass Spider-Man wouldn't fuck him up all the time, he could just retire. But no,
If it wasn't for that
Spider-Man's
meddling
gotta not do that.
Spider-Man, you know,
fucking dickhead.
get away with this weird Scooby-Doo plot.
Yeah. I thought Gwen Stacy as a whatever you call it, the lady of the show, or I don't know what the hell you're supposed to call it, that
Yeah.
The love interest.
was way better than how they had Kirsten Dunst playing Mary Jane.
Oh, Gwen Stacy is like way better in the comics than Mary Jane is.
Yeah.
At least until later Mary Jane. Like Mary Jane, they fix her character later on, but very much is Kirsten Dunst's character style through a lot of the beginning stuff. Just
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
I don't know, just a boring ass character. Where
The
Gwen
boring
Stacy-
character, damsel in distress,
Yeah.
tries to help, just winds up getting in the way, makes things more difficult. And you just want to like look at her like, look, bitch, just go home and shut the fuck up.
Look,
I mean-
could you just make me a fucking sandwich? I hate to say it, lady.
Like
but
literally,
you're
like,
just getting your
like,
ass
yeah, like
kicked.
fucking Tom Holland's just gonna stop web swinging. Look over, like, look, can you just, I don't know, like, go to my house and make me a fucking sandwich, and I swear to God, I'll fucking eat it when I get back home. Okay, just
She's just
go
falling
there.
and looks over, and she's just falling out of a window. And you're like,
he's like, God,
what the fuck? Nobody's even in there. And she's like, I tripped over my high heel.
you fucking.
It's like
Yeah, so-
Lois Lane was always like, even though Lois should be better than that, in all the Supermans that I've ever remembered, she's always just like the fucking Doomsday one. She's the whole reason that Superman fucking kills Doomsday.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's about ready to smash her, dumbass. She jammed her fucking business. She's a psycho. She should be Lady Wolverine. Because she jams her nose like right up everybody's business and gets it in there. Like there's buildings falling down and Lois is right on top of two super fast fucking assholes. They're hitting so hard they're blowing windows out, and she's 25 feet away with her ears bleeding and her nose bleeding and her eyes bleeding, telling Jimmy to quit being a pussy, and she's trying to record the fucking thing. Be like, hey, Doomsday, what's your deal? Superman's like, what the fuck? Get on the helicopter and get out of here, dummy. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm gonna say,
My
Doomsday,
job?
what's your opinion on abortion?
Oh, no, she wouldn't ask a question like that.
Well, but she's a reporter,
No.
so you know what I mean. It's
No,
just-
she's like an actual one of the report. So there's used to be reporters around where they would investigate like the government or big corporations,
oh yeah,
and
see,
then
those are
expose
myths, bro.
things.
Those are myths.
No,
man.
they
It's just,
existed back in the day.
It's an old
They don't
urban
exist
legend.
anymore because
It's-
corporations were like, "Hey, I
Mhm.
own the fucking news place now. Quit hiring people like that."
It's just an old urban legend put out there by hopeful thinkers, you know, that, you know, we once used to have, you know, journalists with actual integrity.
You kind of see that investigative stuff in, was it the Batman versus Superman movie? Isn't she like somewhere
Yeah.
she's like trying to like uncover
Yep.
some fucking plot overseas and shit, and like, and then Superman
Yeah.
has to come in and fucking save her ass because she like gets in a little
Yep,
over her head.
because she fucking gets herself killed if he
Yeah.
doesn't exist.
But yeah, I mean, So like Gwen Stacy in most of the stuff, she's she goes to college with him and with Spider-Man and all that stuff, and is is a better match for Peter than Mary Jane was. And just everybody remembers Mary Jane because Gwen Stacy dies pretty early in the comics.
Yeah.
And then she comes back as a clone, and it's all fucked up because fucked up Norman Osborn stuff that happens, and yeah, it's
Oh yeah, doesn't he? Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Podcast.
yeah, it's real fucked
Yeah,
up.
that's what I thought. Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
but there's there's like there's the whole thing with the Jackal that he clones her, brings her back, and he's like Peter's freaking the fuck out about that. He's like, how the fuck are you still alive? I saw you die like twice already. The fuck's going on here? And that's
Like
when all
first from when you fell off the bridge and I didn't catch you because I was too high,
yeah,
and then the second time from whatever Norman Osborn did
Yeah.
to you.
shithead, yeah, which is
Yeah.
actually twice. No, because in the comics, it's Norman Osborn that tosses her off the fucking bridge too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh
it's true,
yeah,
wow.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's she's just a better match. And then in the like alternate universe, she's Spider Woman. So she
Yeah.
instead of Peter getting bit, she becomes the spider person, and like Peter ends up like trying to become a spider person, and like what the fuck does he become? Does he become? I think he might become Doc Ock. Oh no, he becomes the lizard. He becomes the lizard because he fucks something up, and like something happens to him, and or he wants to be powerful, and he like injects himself some shit, and he becomes the villain or the lizard, and then ends up dying. So,
Well, I can't say I'm
Fuck,
upset about
that's
that.
scary. I hate to say it, but I feel like we're just on the verge of having the technology to do this. Like, there's already people who've edited their DNA in China.
Well, there was a doctor who did it illegally on some,
Illegally?
unborn children, and he got arrested and sent to jail for like 10, 15 years.
But it worked.
Well, apparently those kids are having some real fucked up health issues due to some genetic mutations that they suffered from. Apparently,
Yeah, they
they're
have
not doing
spider
too hot.
powers, dude. No, I guess that he did. Because he did that to like more
Well, he
than
made him
one,
like AIDS resistance or so, or fucking AIDS,
and
fucking
accidentally
AIDS
made him
resistant.
smarter.
And fucking, he fucked up other genetics because you can't just plug and play
Yeah.
shit and expect it to not fuck with other fucking genomes in this chain there.
Well,
'cause-
genes don't do just one thing. Everybody knows that.
exactly, and they're
They
all
do like a bunch of
interconnected.
shit.
You fucking change one, it's going to change a bunch of these other things how they function, and it's just. you
And
gotta
then
know the
also,
whole
genes
thing
are
there.
just a blueprint. They're not a blueprint like of a building. It's really weird because like if you have the same exact DNA and you have two people, their arteries might not be in the same place between the two
No.
people with the same
Hmm.
DNA because of how your body reacts to things. Which is like, how the fuck does that work? That's complicated. Wow, DNA is a real
That
pain in the
explains
ass.
when there's a pair of identical twins and they have
Mhm.
the same like eating habits and whatever, but they're not exactly alike.
No, yeah, you'll never have a
Yeah.
perfect like replica. You know what I mean? There's always going to be changes due to fucking environmental factors. It's just things that you can't control.
Well, it's like your teeth and your facial structure aren't even dictated that much. Like
yeah.
if you bite down on hard, if you breathe through your mouth a lot, it makes your nose change.
Mhm.
If you breathe through your nose a lot, it makes your facial structure change because of your the muscles. If you chew on like hard shit, it actually makes everything bigger.
Right.
And it's like, holy crap, that's pretty big.
Mhm.
How come nobody knows about? Like, why aren't we
Yeah.
taught this in
It's like,
school?
if your immune system discovers your eyeballs,
Oh.
you'll go blind. Like legit. If your immune system discovers you have eyeballs, you'll go blind.
I haven't heard that
It'll view the fluid inside your eyes as a foreign entity and fucking attack the shit out of it, and you'll go blind. Yeah.
For real, or are you just
real.
screwing around?
No, like for real. Like if
What
if your immune
disease is that
system,
called? Is that like macular
I
degeneration?
have
or
no
something?
idea what it's called, but I know like if your fucking immune system discovers you have eyeballs, it'll begin to attack them, and you'll go fucking blind.
Fuck.
Yeah. But
There's a lot of
Yeah.
shit that can happen.
The eyes have their own immune system. called
Yeah.
the ocular immune system.
yeah, and so like if your body's immune system finds it, they'll just go to war with each other and you'll go blind. Because your body will view.
Oh,
that
you
as
don't need
foreign
eyes that
to
much, anyways. I'm kidding. Don't
Yeah.
take away my eyes or anybody I know,
see.
please.
Yeah, so
'Cause the eye.
I already lost one. I
the eye
learned that one.
limits, inflammatory immune response. So the vision isn't harmed by the swelling.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, there you go. Learned something today.
Na, na, na.
From Ricky too.
I know it's weird. I have this one.
G.I. Jose.
I got that one somewhere too.
Gotta
Yeah.
find a folder.
I don't know where that fucking button is. There it is.
Remember, you know enough.
You'll know.
That shit makes me laugh.
Oh,
That's good stuff.
Yeah, I hope we get a third of these.
It'd be nice if they can make it past the second and third movies. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
I think they are with the
if-
Tom Holland stuff. As
yeah,
long as Tom
yeah.
Holland wants to do it.
yeah, because like no Spider-Man has ever gone past a third movie, and it's like, come on, guys! Like, there's so much more to his story than fighting the Green Goblin and Doc Ock. All right, man. Like, there's
Yeah.
so much more to Spider-Man than just Ben dying. Oh my God, gonna go fight fucking fucking Osborn or Doc Ock. Okay, cool. I'm done now. Like, there's so much more to his fucking story. Like, but they never make it past the second or third movie, and so they'll never fucking explore all this other really cool fucking shit, all these really cool villains that like he gets to fucking do. I mean, like, fuck, like they're doing Venom movies and shit like that, and that's cool, right? Are we ever gonna fucking see the fucking, Eddie Brock fucking Spider-Man fucking Peter Parker fucking movie? Probably fucking not.
Not if Sony keeps doing what they're
You know
doing.
what I mean? So it's like, and that right there was a great fucking arc line where fucking Venom goes on Peter and Peter and the symbiote has to fight fucking Carnage. That was a fucking amazing storyline in the animated series there. Like, and yet,
Oh
we'll
yeah, that
probably
wasn't that was good.
Yeah. and
Boy,
but
they toned down Carnage so much.
oh God, well they have to.
And he was
Yeah.
still amazing in that.
Oh no,
even though, like,
absolutely.
comic book Carnage is like, whoa,
Whoa.
Charles Manson?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Like,
But like even
except
the
Charles
fucking
Manson
animated
with balls.
series, like they didn't say it, but it was implied that this fucking thing would fucking do things to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just gonna kill you, and yet that would be such an amazing movie series to see, and yet we'll probably never get to fucking see it because they can't ever get past the fucking third movie before they're like,
No.
no.
Well, we got they got Craven coming out, which the fucking Madam Web movie is really
Yeah.
like downed my hopes on Craven because they could do a
Yeah.
really good job with it, but I'm like, nah,
No, the whole fucking Madam Web arc there.
I hated
like,
those. I hated those fucking episodes. Those things sucked.
okay, I don't know. Like there was a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
good shit in there,
Nah, fuck that. Madam Web sucks. I'm gonna sit in this stupid wheelchair and tell your future, and you gotta do but I'm not gonna explain anything to you because that's what all fucking weird psychic people have to do. They have to tell you your future, but also not tell you what it means or anything at all. They totally know what's going on, but I couldn't tell you because that would ruin the
But
future.
how would you, how are you going to shyster somebody if you tell them all these specifics?
Yeah,
Exactly.
fuck that. It's just-
You don't
it's
understand how that
stupid.
works?
God, man,
They did a whole episode about this on South Park. They nailed it too.
Yeah.
It did.
So, but I mean,
I
they're
don't. You
making
want to
a-
know something really fucking weird though? The CIA project where they did like the mental, what the hell is it? Looking at stuff. They were actually fairly
Yeah.
accurate. Like, I think above 70, it's like 80% accurate or something. It was
Yeah.
enough where you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
They
there's also
stopped doing it.
Yeah,
Go
there's
ahead.
also some really, really fucked up aspects to a lot of those types of experiments, though. Too, you know what I mean? It's
Okay, I read a
all,
book
like-
about it where they talked about what happened, and
Yeah.
they didn't do anything to those people. They just they thought the Russians were doing it, and then they tried it, and it turns out that it had a way better than half. Because like like they would have them draw installations and give a guess where they were, and they actually had some hits. And it
Talking
was
about
more
the
that like
fucking Stargate project.
Yeah.
I think that might be it. There
The
was
remote-
another one that
remote-
was
remote
like
viewing and stuff.
yeah, there was several of them. But anyways, I think just recently somebody basically said that it actually worked somewhat. Here's the thing: if you get one fucking hit on there, the odds of like, here's where the Russians are making nuclear stuff, and here's the factory. What are the odds you're going to get both the location and the structure right at all?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With a
Out of all
guess,
that
like
area there,
that's
your
fucking
your odds are very low.
yeah. So then when you actually like, then they have like actually from what the book said, I think it was, I don't know, I can't remember the exact number, but it was definitely better than 50%. And I was like, how the fuck? Holy shit, dude. One of them they thought was a miss, and like 6 months later, they fucking started building in some spot. Which is like, what? You know? So there might be some weird stuff with, and it's not like science knows everything yet. It'd be really cool if it would turn out that if you learn how the technique, you could do some astral viewing and be like reasonably accurate. You might not even actually be seeing the thing in your mind. You might even just be like looking at it through some other critter's eyes, or who the fuck knows? People high on LSD claim to like everything's one big consciousness.
Yeah, to be fucking, what do they call that in fucking Game of Thrones? Working out or whatever it is there.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
you know, gonna go. and,
So I don't know. Like I
look
said,
through the eyes of an animal. You know.
I mean, Ricky won't get me any of the stuff to try it, and I don't trust any of you guys to deal with me in that state. So
Oh,
if I want to
God.
get out into traffic, I don't know if all
Yeah.
three of you guys can keep me out of traffic.
Yeah, I think Kelly would kill me if I. Got you. Yeah, that shit there. She's like, you know
I
what?
thought about
I'm taking Stan. I'm gonna go on a vacation. You're dealing with him. Like, good luck. Don't call me. I won't call you.
He knows it's a deal breaker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He just sits there and shits his pants. It doesn't do
That's
anything.
pretty much.
It's like, God damn it,
Uh-huh.
Eric.
I'm like, Kelly,
But he
you
thinks
took all
in
the
his
wet
mind-
wipes. I need wet wipes.
In his mind, he's like fucking doing all kinds of cool shit and stuff like
Uh-huh.
that. And you're standing there looking at him. He's just pooping his pants.
Uh-huh.
I didn't poop my pants with the one recreational thing I did. I had
Oh.
a pretty active imagination on that one. I was playing this video. I was kicking ass. And then somebody came and snapped me out of it and totally ruined it. I thought they turned the Xbox off too. I was so mad for like a split second. And then I looked back and I'm like, where the fuck? How the hell did they turn the monitor off too?
Wasn't that
Oh,
also the
fuck.
same day that Kelly turned blue?
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It what?
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh.
We haven't done that very many times.
Yeah.
The best one though was my mom left the brownies out and my dad got into them, and my dad has very little experience with that stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's in the living room with his headphones on, unplugged. You can see that they're not plugged in. And he's rocking out in there to his iPad. He's like, there's no music playing. It's fucking the screen's blank. And he's just like, and my mom's like, what the fuck are you listening to? And he's like, oh, this music's great. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
He finally heard his his life's theme music there, and he was like, just grooving out to it.
I know.
Uh-huh.
They
You
did
know you're
Sanford
high
and
when you
Sons,
hear
but
your
with
own
a
theme
banjo. So yeah.
Right.
Anyways,
What range do you guys give this?
I didn't even think about this. This is a 3-star movie. My opinion, 3.5 star. Yeah,
3.5? Okay.
yeah.
I gave it a 3. I think I just liked him overall as Spider-Man than the first two Tugboat. I don't know. I liked some of the. I was easier for me to watch it, so it was just more entertaining, I
Yeah.
guess. So
Yeah.
yeah, 3.
Yeah, I give it a 2.5. I do enjoy the the newer Spider-Man, with Iron Man, Spider-Man kind of deal there.
Yeah,
That,
Tom
that guy.
Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland. I enjoy his Spider-Man more, than this one's here, but it was in general a decent movie. So 2.5 stars.
Okay. I gave it 4 stars. Next week's movie is Kelly's choice.
So I will be choosing Leprechaun for St. Patrick's Day. I did make an effort, Eric, to find a actual St. Patrick's movie that was a little bit
The
more
fucking
entertaining.
Patio
And they're
Halligan's
either-
Leprechauns or whatever the fuck that movie was as a kid didn't work. I don't know what it's called. It's the fucking Disney Leprechaun movie.
What are you talking about?
I don't know
are
what
we
it's
watching
called.
the original Leprechaun, the 1993 Leprechaun.
92.
Yeah.
I have 93.
The one with
Jennifer
what's her name?
Aniston?
Jennifer Aniston. Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
pretty
know.
weird to watch somebody's acting not get that much better after all that time.
Yeah, so
I've never
Jennifer
seen it,
Aniston,
so-
Warwick Davis is the Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Yes.
That guy's the goat of all of those. How the fuck has he not received a lifetime acting award?
You should.
Good.
I mean, he fucking starts. I think he started out with fucking being an Ewok.
It was
And
an
then he's
Ewok,
been
and
an
wasn't he Oompa
Ewok.
Loompa?
I don't know about that. He's been an Ewok. He was, oh my god, Flitwick and fucking Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He was Willow. He was the Leprechaun. He did a good job acting as the Leprechaun too, and in the Leprechaun 2. And then I can't remember. There's some other shit that I'm popping out of my head when I was talking.
Well,
He's a fucking good actor though.
Yeah, he
alright.
is.
Done a lot. Star Wars:
Yeah.
Return of the
He
Jedi.
was Wicket in Return
Yeah.
of the Jedi.
Ewok Adventure. Ewoks: The Battle of Endor.
Man, his first few roles were fucking an Ewok.
Star Wars, yeah. Star
Yeah.
Tours. Willows. Prince Caspian and the Voyage of the Dawn Trader.
Trader. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So okay. We'll watch the Leprechaun next week. That'll be next Sunday, 7:00 p.m. Pacific time over on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. And check us out Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be playing some video games over on youtube.com/TurgidorPlays and twitch.tv/TurgidorPlays. It'll be about 6 or so p.m. Pacific time. That'll be it, though. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.